Happy Together. A fairly easy song. You got your D minor. The feel for the song sort of sounds like Four on the Floor. Sort of go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You got your B flat. You can do a B flat 6 as written there with the 4th string open. It sounds kind of nice and a little bit easier to play. Your D6 is a bar of the 2nd fret, as you can see in the top right hand corner of your screen, and A minor 7 is all open, so no strings pressed down at all. And I think without any further ado, we're going to have a little crack at this, and we'll start it scrolling, and I'll count you in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the one you love and hold you tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it has to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Well, me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it has to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. 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 Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yay! Good one. Okay, we're going to rave on. Made famous by Buddy Holly, I think, this one. Not a lot to say about this song. It sort of goes a bit like this. Some of the things I do, which you could choose to do if you want, is I go, often when we go from the C to the F, sometimes I'll pop in a passing C7th, right? A passing 7th. That happens especially in the chorus after the second line, but it's sort of a feel thing. You kind of feel after a while when to drop in a 7th, okay? The only other thing to note there is in the chorus down there where it says rave on, it's a crazy feeling. We sort of syncopate that. So it sort of sounds like the way you dance and hold me tight, the way you kiss and say goodnight. No, that's not where it was. It was down a bit further. Yeah, in the chorus, the next bit down. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know you got me reeling. I'm so glad you're revealing your love for me. C7th. Rave on and tell me. Right, you get the feel for it? Oh, we better play the song or we'll end up doing the whole jolly thing twice. So I'll count you in with 4 count, and we do 4 bars of C, and we just get into it. I'll start this thing scrolling, and we're good to go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The little things you say and do make me want to be with you. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling when you say I love you. Rave on. The way you dance and holding me tight, the way you kiss and say goodnight. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling when you say I love you. Rave on. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know you got me reeling. I'm so glad that you're revealing your love for me. Rave on and tell me not to be lonely. Tell me you love me only. Rave on to me. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know you got me reeling. I'm so glad that you're revealing your love for me. Rave on and tell me not to be lonely. Tell me you love me only. Rave on to me. Good one. You did well. Okay, welcome. We got me and you and a dog named Boo in the key of D. It's me and you, and Boo is over there. Hey, Boo. The only thing I want to say about this song is the 5 little strums on G at the end of the verse there. That's why it's got 5 top hats. So it sort of goes, oh, how I wish we were back on the road again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, me and you. Okay, have a little practice if you want. But we ain't got time to practice. We're going to play the song. So I think without any further ado, as I say, we start this thing scrolling. I'll count you in. Get your D chord ready. Okay, D chord ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay, and how it stuck to the tires after the summer rain. Willpower made that old car go. A woman's mind told me that so. Oh, how I wish we were back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. I can still recall those wheat fields of St. Paul, and the morning we got caught robbing from an old hen. Well, old MacDonald, he made us work, but then he paid us for what it was worth. Another tank of gas and back on the road again. And you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Good one.
Okay.
Hello, we've got Ghost Riders in the Sky, a classic song. And it rocks along at a good old pace. We're going to be doing a little bit more slowly than the normal cover versions you will hear. It's been covered by Willie Nelson and the other guy, Man in Black, and lots of other people. But looks like it was written back in 1948 from what we can see here. Not much to say. It starts off in A minor. So should we mount our horses and get ready? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon the ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, a-ploughing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hoofs were made of steel. Their black horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-ay, Ghost Riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blue, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet, 'cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, to ride and catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yee-haw. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-ay, Ghost Riders in the sky. Ghost Riders in the sky. Ghost Riders in the sky. Riders, dismount. We have a peaceful, easy feeling. Eagles. Okay, so not much to say about this. We've got the D sus4, which is simply you got your D. Let me see if this thing works here. Chord view. I don't know if that works. Let's have a little look here. Chord view. Yeah, there we go. So you've got your D chord, and then you simply add your ring finger over there for the D sus4. Okay, so. Technology. All right. What else, Sly? Not much else to say about this song, I don't think.
I'm playing.
I think we'll just play it. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
Sound good? Sound like a plan? Okay. I shall count you in. Are you ready? 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the way your sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown, and I wanna sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around, 'cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. But she can take you anywhere. You don't already know how to go. And I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again, 'cause I get a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. Beauty. You know, like, some days are diamonds.
True.
Some days are stone.
Yeah.
So why don't we
like those
play
ones.
the song? Okay, so let's have a little look at this song. A couple of little minor challenges here. So you've got your G major chord, right? You can see it up there in the top right-hand corner. Play your G major chord, and then leave it down, but I suggest you just roll it all over so that your ring finger up here gets both strings 1 and 2 at the same time. That's the G sus4. And then just stand them up again for the G major. Okay, so try that again. G major chord, roll over so your ring finger gets the 2 strings, and then stand it up again. Okay, that's what I recommend you do. If you don't want to tackle that, just stay on the G and all will be good. It's got a key change in it, which is pretty straightforward. We go from a G for a full bar, C to a full bar, A to a full bar, E7 full bar, and then back to the A where we start singing again. So the key change introduces your F sharp minor there. You can see your F sharp minor up there. Looks like that. And from there we go to a B7, and I suggest that shape for the B7, which is like the G shape, but over there, below that F sharp minor. So really what you're doing is you're inverting that little arrow from pointing up to pointing down. But so take your. I'll if you look at the top right-hand corner, you got your F sharp minor. I just pick it all up and put it down that way like a G shape for the B7, and from there we go to an E7. Okay, clear as mud? Clear as mud. All right. Let's start from the top. I shall count you in. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, I should probably set the time for this is about 3 minutes, something like that. Okay. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you ask how I've been here without you, I'd like to say I've been fine, and I do. But we both know the truth is hard to come by. And if I told the truth, that's not quite true. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Now the face that I see in my mirror, more and more is a stranger to me. More and more I can see there's a danger in becoming what I never thought I'd be. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone. Come Monday, which is a few days away for us at the moment. By Jimmy Buffett, God rest his soul. Thank you for the music, Jimmy. We've got pretty much a simple song. We've got G and C and A minor and all the common chords. We've got B minor as written there as a bar chord, and then a ring finger over the top onto fret 4, if you wanted to do that. But you will notice that for string 4 and string 1, exactly the same note, so it doesn't really add anything. So I just tend to bar the bottom 3 chords, okay? So we're coming after a G, so for example, if I was to play my G chord, G chord, get it right Gary, G chord, then just roll those 2 over there, you've got the B minor, which you can just play the bottom 3 strings. Don't play string 4, just the bottom 3 strings is fine. If you thought you might be at risk of playing that string 4, just what some people do is they mute that with their thumb, so it doesn't actually play. So you still end up with the B minor. Or just play the bottom 3 strings, which you can just get used to doing, and miss that 4th string. The only other thing to say about this song is in the bridge, we've got that A major 7 there. Okay, strings 3 and 4 on fret 1. You can see it there in the top right hand corner. So we alternate in the bridge between that and the D chord. So you've got your D chord, then drop back for that A major 7. Oops, A major 7. Then back to the D. A major 7. D. So there's that little bit of action happening there. Apart from that, not a lot to say about this song. So I think without any further ado, I shall count you in and we'll play it together. Are you ready? A 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading out to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush puppies on, I guess I never was meant for glitter rock and roll. And honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you, so come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer, rent-a-cars and westbound trains. Now you're off on vacation, something you tried to explain. And darling, since I love you so, that's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I can't help it, honey, you're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana when we said there'd be no room for doubt. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there. We can go hiking on Tuesday. With you I'd walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin. I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Good one. I can hear music.
All right.
I can hear music. Okay.
Somewhere far, far.
Let's have a look at this song. We've got the F sharp minor there, which is just that little shape, that little arrow up shape there, not a big deal. Then from G, we go to that G minor, right? To A in the second line, and that's quite quick. So if you're struggling with it, by all means stay on G and just ignore the G minor, okay? But I'm going to give it a crack, but it is a challenge. So you go from the G to the G minor and straight to the A, and then back to the G again, okay? That's what that bit is. We've got some more F sharp minor action happening, and then down the bottom we've got a bit of a swing clap on 2 and 4. So it sort of goes, comes from that, we do the line before that, E minor, sort of goes, whenever you're near, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. I hear the music, hold me tight, yeah. I hear the music, hold me tight now, baby. I hear the music, hold me tight. I hear the music, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can hear music. Do you reckon we can do it?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
We give it a go?
Yes.
We'll be brave. You be brave with us, okay? We go to the top. Get ready with your D chord, and I'll count you in. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the way I always dreamed it would be, the way that it is. Oh, when you are holding me, I never had a love of my own. Maybe that's why when we're all alone, I can hear music. I can hear music. The sound of the city, baby, seems to disappear. Oh, and I can hear music. Sweet, sweet music. Whenever you touch me, baby, whenever you're near, loving you, it keeps me satisfied, and I can't explain, oh no, the way I'm feeling inside. You look at me, we kiss, and then I close my eyes, and here it comes again. I can hear music. I can hear music. The sound of the city, baby, seems to disappear. Oh, and I can hear music. Sweet, sweet music. Whenever you touch me, baby, whenever you're near. 2, 3, 4. I hear the music, hold me tight, yeah. I hear the music, hold me tight now, baby. I hear the music, hold me tight. I hear the music, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can hear music. I can hear music. The sound of the city, baby, seems to disappear. Oh, and I can hear music. Sweet, sweet music. Whenever you touch me, baby, whenever you're near. Yay! Good one. Well done. Well done. Well done, yous all. Well done. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Good one. We got chains, if you're into that sort of thing. Okay, so we've got pretty easy chords, but having said that, there's a couple of challenges as well. So you'll see there we've got some ninth chords, F9 and G9. So let's just walk through the chords. So it starts off in C, chains, my baby's got me locked up in chains, C7. Then you've got to move over from C7 to that F9. So you move your index over and your ring finger down there on string 3, fret 3. And they ain't the kind that you can. Back to C with your ring finger. Then you've got to go over to that G9, which is same movement as we did before for the F9, but we only do the second fret there for the G9. Chains of love. Then we've got to go from there to the F9. Let's add our ring finger. Gotta hold on me. And then G7. Let's do it again, second verse. C, chains, chains. Well, I can't break away from these chains. C7. Can't run around. Right? So you got frets 1 and 3 happening there. 'Cause I'm not, C, free. So again, same thing with your index finger, but your G9 only requires the second fret, which you do with your middle finger. Can't run around. Right? All these chains of love. And then the F9, add your ring finger to override the middle for your F9. And then over to the C. Then we go to the F9 again. I want to tell you, pretty baby. Back to C. I think you'll find C7. F9 again. I'd like to love you. G. But darling, I'm imprisoned by these chains. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to do it in time with the music. Okay? So let's just practice the first verse again just to get around those chords. Chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains. Let's do it in rhythm, but we'll do it slowly. 2, 3, 4. Chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains. C7. They ain't the kind that you can see. Oh, these chains of a ring finger. Gotta hold on me, yeah, G7. What do you reckon? Not much more we can practice. It's a bit tricky, and I'm not surprised if you struggle a little bit with it, but after 15, 16 goes, you'll get it. All right, so I think we're going to do it. Let's do it. Okay. We'll probably stuff it up ourselves, so it doesn't really matter. If you're home by yourself, no one can hear you. So if you don't like the ninths at all, just play the major chord. Where it says F9, play F. Where it says G9, play G. Okay, so if you're struggling a bit with those movements, so you don't want to be bothered, just play the major chord. Play the F and play the G major, as you normally would. And don't worry about the ninths. So it's purely optional, I guess, if you want to do that. Okay, I'll count you in. Get your C chord ready. Oh, okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Oh, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. The chains, well, I can't break away from these chains. I can't run around, 'cause I'm not free. Oh, these chains of love won't let me be, yeah. Tell you, pretty baby, I think you're fine. I'd like to love you, but darling, I'm imprisoned by these chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Oh, these chains of love please believe me when I tell you, your lips are sweet. I'd like to kiss them, but I can't break away from all of these chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Whoa, whoa, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Chains, chains of love, chains of love, chains of love. Good one. Well done. Did you do the ninths, or did you chicken out and just do the major chords? In any event, we all enjoyed it. Good one. You've got a friend.
Yes.
Okay, Carol King. It's a classic, this song.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful song. So we need to explore some of these chords and the different options that we have to play them. We've got our F sharp minor up there during the introduction. So it's a G7 shape, but just moved over. So we should be used to that shape, but maybe not all that used to using those strings, 2, 3 and 4s. So that's that one there. And from there we go to a B7. So if you have a look at the chord diagrams that I've written there for you, I've got the traditional B7 over there in that diagonal shape, and then the E minor next to it, because we swap back and forth between those B7s and E minor during this song. So it makes sense to play those shapes, makes the transition easy. However, on the introduction from the F sharp minor, there is another shape for the B7, which is the downward arrow from that F sharp minor. So you do a G shape, right? The traditional G shape, but on fret 2 and 3 there. That's another way of playing the B7. So if you watch the top right hand corner of your screen, I go from the F sharp minor, okay, like that, and then I swap to a G shape on fret 2 there for the B7, and then over to the E minor, okay? And then we swap back and forth between the E minor and the B7. So that's worth having a look at. Third line there from a G chord, from your G major, we've got the suspended fourth, which you can see there is simply a matter of adding your pinky right next to your ring finger and then lifting it again, right? It's optional, you don't have to do that, but it's a nice. So G, pinky down, pinky up, then back over to the F sharp minor, and then that B7 again, like I showed you, the G shape, back to the E minor, over to the B7 traditional shape, back to the E minor, A minor, and then if you like you can just simply flatten that finger right out over fret 2 for the D6. All open for the A minor 7, couple of strums, D7 for a couple of strums, a bar of the A minor 7 all open, and then we do it all again. If you see a chord with a dot after it, that basically is telling you there's two strums of that particular chord. Top hat means a single strum. Okay, so most of you that have been doing our song sheets before will be familiar with all of that. Is there anything else to say about this? Probably not. It slows down at the end. And it's just a nice slow song. It sort of go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice slow tempo.
Yeah.
So shall we be brave and we have a crack at it? What do you think? Mm-hmm. Okay, you ready? I'll count you in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trouble and you need some love and care. Nothing, oh nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there. winter, spring, summer or fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running, yeah, 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 to see you again. Winter, spring, summer or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you, take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running, oh yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Yeah, we made it. Making Wicky Wacky down in Waikiki. And wouldn't I like to be doing that right now live with you?
Wacky. Oh,
Would you like to make Wicky Wacky with me? Okay, so this is an easy chord song. It's a fun little song. In this video or in the session that you're watching, however you do it, you will actually be able to download the song sheet or the song book, depending on what's happening. And in there, I try now to include a description of the songs in the description, like at the beginning of the songbook or within the notes on this particular song on YouTube. And this one says, I'll read it. Making Wicky Wacky down in Waikiki was written by Andy Iona and made popular by the Andrews sisters in 1936. It's got that old school Hawaiian swing that makes you want to sip a fruity drink under a palm tree. This was one of the songs that helped introduce Hawaiian music to a worldwide audience, fueling the whole tiki craze of the mid-20th century. Mahola for that. Okay, so that's what my little description says. And there's a great video on YouTube, actually. Sophie Tucker got a version, and it's just a classic. So look it up. Sophie Tucker, making Wicky Wacky down in Waikiki, and you'll be able to find that. But I think we should probably just go ahead and play it. What do you think? Shall I count you in? A 1, 2, and a 1, 2, Ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Pack up your troubles and come along. When nights are dreamy, life's a song. It's absolutely the place to be, making wicky wacky down in Waikiki. Ooh, those hula dances is sure good news. A joy dispenser to cure the blues. It's absolutely the place to be, making wicky wacky down in Waikiki. Raggedy clothes, anything goes, believe it or not. And when the night shadows fall, that's when they're all getting really hard. On the ukulele, they use the moonbeam to light the night, and every tune seems to sound just right. It's absolutely the place to be, making wicky wacky down in Waikiki. Oh, raggedy clothes, anything goes, believe it or not. And when the night shadows fall, that's when they're all getting really hard. On the ukulele, they use the moonbeam to light the night, and every tune seems to sound just right. It's absolutely the place to be, making wicky wacky down in Waikiki. I said making wicky wacky down in Waikiki. I said making wicky wacky down in Waikiki. Oh yeah. Aloha. Hey all, as time goes by, this is an oldie, bit of goodie. As I mentioned in some other videos down below, you can download the song sheet or the songbook, and in there's a bit of a description about this song. I try and include a little bit of information. I'll just read it to you. It says, as time goes by, written by Herman Hupfeld in 1931, but it became legendary thanks to Dooley Wilson's version in Casablanca in 1942. Here's a fun twist. Warner Brothers almost removed it from the movie, but Ingrid Bergman had already filmed scenes where she referenced it, so they had to keep it. Imagine Casablanca without this song. It just would not be the same. True. No, there's no way it would be the same. Okay, so looking at the chords, nothing particularly challenging, but a little bit different, okay? Third line, we go from a G to a G6, which just means lifting that string 2 off, and then laying it all down for the G major 7, standing it back up again for the G6. Okay, we've got a C to C minor, so yeah, play the C however you normally play the C, and then the C minor has got that bar the 3rd fret, and so on and so forth. The next challenge comes in the chorus, the last line of the chorus. It's got a G sharp diminished 7. Ooh, that looks scary, doesn't it? It's not too bad. So if you play your D7, as you can see up there in the top right hand corner, play the D7, then slide it back a fret to fret 1, and then you add your other 2 fingers. They sort of drop down fairly naturally on strings 1 and 3 there in the middle. That gives you that one there, and then you slide back up again to the D7. So try that with me. D7, slide that back and drop your other 2 fingers down on strings 1 and 3, and then back to the D7. Okay, so that's the trickiest bit in this whole jolly song. I see I've got a C minor 7 reference there, but I'm not sure where it comes. Right in the very last line, there's a C minor 7, and that's bar the 3rd fret. Just prior to the final chord of a single G6. So fret, bar the 3rd fret, and drop back for that G6.
C minor, okay. And B minor 7 is the same as D6.
The G6 is the same as the E minor 7. Okay. So that's it. A little bit tricky. But we like tricky, don't we?
Oh, you have a few tricky ones this time.
I have a few tricky ones. Yeah. Alrighty, as time goes by, I think perhaps we should just play it. I'll count you in. I'm doing it a little bit faster than the traditional versions, just so it doesn't drag too much. I'll count you in. Here we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say, I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight, love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. A woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Moonlight, love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. A woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. We made it. Well done. Hey all, we got love potion number 9. Mine unfortunately is all gone, but we'll see later if it works. All right, shall we? Okay, we'll see later if it works. All right, to explain, we've got an A minor major 7th. Ooh, but it's not as scary as it looks. So we've got an A minor, but we're going to slide into it. So this is how it would go. I would count you in. It would sort of go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You do the bomb bomb slide up to the A minor after I've counted the 4. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a D minor, and again D minor. I'll do it with a little bit of rhythm so you can hear. I'll count you in. Get ready on that fret 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth. You know the gypsy with the gold tattoo. She's got a pad down. Right, so that's how it goes. The other thing to say down in the instrumental bit, it sort of goes, it's got 2 strums, 1 strum and a bar of D minor. Then the same with B7 and again on the D minor. So it sort of goes, you've got your D minor already. Da-da. I do a up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 up down da 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 da. Right, and the B7 I'm using is the G shape because it's just a lot easier to get to from the G minor than going over to that traditional shape over there like that. So just use the G shape on 2nd fret for your B7. And I think we're good to go. So I shall count you in. I suppose we better set a little duration so that it scrolls correctly, something like that. All right, are you ready to go? Lai? I'm ready to go. Are you guys ready to go? Okay, get your finger ready on fret 1 for that after I've counted the 4 in. I'll count you in. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth. You know that gypsy with the gold tattoos. She's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. I'd been this way since 1956. She looked my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, well, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna make it up right here in the sink. It smelt like turpentine, it looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. Ooh, I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when she kissed a cop down in 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Here we go. Da-da, da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, 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 I held my nose or closed my eyes. I took a drink. Ooh, I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. I had so much fun that I'm going back again. I wonder what'll happen with love potion number 10. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Use what you've got, says Mike Kennedy, one of our own from Canberra Ukulele Band. Thanks, Mike, for this song. Not much to say about this song. At the bottom of the song sheet, if you've printed that off or have a little look at it, or I can show you, there are an advanced pattern for the chorus. It's optional, so you can choose to have a look at that and have a little play around with that if you so choose. But for this video, we're just going to play it straight because I don't want to think too hard. Okay? Use what you've got. I'll count you in. Nice sort of little funky rhythm to it, but you'll pick that up as we go. I'll count you in. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Use what you've got. Use what you've got. Don't have a lot, but use what you've got. We've all got talents, some more than some, others more than some. If you don't use what you've got, you'll end up with not a lot. So use what you've got. Use what you've got. Don't have a lot, but use what you've got. Well, is your glass half empty? Is your glass half full? If you're only halfway there, know the rest is up to you. 2, 3, so use what you've got. Use what you've got. Don't have a lot, but use what you've got. When you say you cannot, does it mean you won't? If you can, then do it soon. You'll regret it if you don't. So use what you've got. Use what you've got. Don't have a lot, but use what you've got. Use what you've got. Use what you've got. Don't have a lot, but use what you've got. Use what you've got. Yeah, use what you've got. Yay! Good one. Good one. I Never Promised You a Rose Garden, Joe South, 1967. Like I've mentioned on a few other videos, there's in the description below or in the songbook, there is a little, I'll try and include a little description of each song that I do. This one says, it was written by Joe South, but Lynn Anderson made it a huge hit in 1970. A fun fact, Anderson's record label initially didn't want her to record it, thinking it wasn't suited for a female artist. Good thing she ignored them, because not only did it top the charts, but it also became a defining song of her career. So take that, doubters. So ends the description of this song, and so begins the playing. So get your G chord ready. I will count you in, give it a little bit of a duration here, that should do. So I'll count you in 1, 2, 3, 4, and we start off with our G chord. Are you ready? Oh, 1. Hang on, I'm not ready. Here we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta give, so leave and let live or let it go now, 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 now. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Well, if sweet talking you could make come true, I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while, let's be jolly. Life shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta give, so leave and let live or let it go now, 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 now. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. Well, I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. You better look before you leap, still waters runs deep, and there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while, let's be jolly. Life shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometimes. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. Yay! We're All Addicted to Spuds by Weird Al Yankovic. Don't need to say anything about this song when it comes to Weird Al Yankovic. The A chord with the riff of this song, we alternate the A chord with the F sharp minor. So remember, your A chord is simply that, and the F sharp minor, you keep the A, but you add that second string to give you the F sharp minor. So I'm suggesting when we play the A, you alternate. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? When we get to that F sharp minor in the chorus down there in the middle of the screen, it comes a little bit early on an upstroke before the beat, as does the D after it, I think. But we'll just have to explore that when we get there. So I'm going to count you in. Are you ready to go? Oh, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. G. D. A. Potato skins, potato cakes, hash browns, and instant flakes, bake or boil, or French fried. There's no kind you haven't tried. You plan a trip to Idaho, or just to watch potatoes grow. I understand how you must feel. I can't deny they've got appeal. Ooh, you like 'em better where they're plain all this stuff. Oh yeah. Better face the facts. It seems you can't get enough. You know you're gonna face it. You're addicted to spuds. Greasy hands, your salty lips. Looks like you found the chips. Your belly aches, your teeth grind. Some tater tots would blow your mind. And you don't mind if they're not cooked. You need a fix. I guess you're hooked. And late at night, you always dream of bacon bits and sour cream. Ooh, you like 'em even if they're lumpy or tough. Oh yeah. Well, it's pretty obvious you can't get enough. You know you have to face it, you're addicted to spuds. Might as well face it, you're addicted to spuds. Might as well face it, you're addicted to spuds. Might as well face it, you're addicted to spuds. Yeah, might as well face it, you're addicted to spuds. Doo-da-bop-bop, ba-da-bop, G. Doo-da-doo-doo-doo-doo, D. A. Might as well face it, you're addicted to spuds. I'm giving up, it's just no use. Another case of spud abuse. What can I say? What can I do? Potato bug has got me too. Ooh, I used to hate 'em, now all that I eat, oh yeah. I've often seen them wait, but this can't be beat. Now I have to face it, I'm addicted to spuds. Might as well face it, addicted to spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to spuds. Might as well face it, I'm addicted to spuds. Ooh, we made it through. Just a few little minor hiccups. But that's what live recording is all about. So, glad you enjoyed that one. Cheers.